figured it out. I figured it out from black and white.
Orthodoxy on Tap is an opportunity for us in a very informal, relaxed setting to create some relational security with one another and then to explore what it is we might find out about ourselves, about our faith, about spiritual life. So I look forward to that opportunity to be able to sit down on a cold January night in a warm place where we can talk with each other and bask in that combination of relationship and learning. One of the things that I think characterizes Orthodox Christian faith for many of us is that at its heart, it's a faith about relationships. At the very core of our theology, the theology of the Holy Trinity, my understanding is that the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit live as a unity, but also as three distinct persons who are bound together by love and by knowledge, deep knowledge of one another, and that this love and mutual knowledge is the force of all creation. So when we talk about where psychology might tap into this powerful cosmic reality, that relationship is at the center of everything, one of the theories that I've come across that makes the most sense to me is something called attachment theory. Attachment theory is the theory that was formulated in the 1940s and 1950s originally by a practitioner named John Bowlby. Dr. Bowlby was dissatisfied with some of the psychological theories at the time, thinking that they fell short in not taking seriously enough both the healing and the potentially damaging aspects of relationships. He gathered around him a number of researchers who really joined with him in trying to examine more specifically what it is about relationships that are healing and potentially damaging. Some of the conclusions that they came to are things that I hope we'll have a chance to talk about in greater detail and to think about them, the meaning for us and for our spiritual lives. But to just put it in a nutshell, what Bowlby and his co-researchers concluded was that at the very heart of human well-being is what they called secure attachment. Secure attachment is this combination of relational security from birth on, the sense that one is within a protective environment, within an environment that is not retaliatory, abusive, or neglectful. On the other hand, is attuned to the needs of the developing child, attuned to the safety needs of the child, and that this relational security then creates the environment for great exploration, internally and externally, for the developing child. It's a developmental theory, but it also is very relevant for us as adults. We have attachment needs throughout life. We need to know, as adults, that we are part of a relationally secure environment, that our inner circle of people, our inner circle of relationships is providing us with a sense of being known and being loved. And when we have that, it allows us to turn ourselves free, to explore the world around us, the world within us, and that this combination of relationship and learning is at the very heart of human existence, which I think, by the way, would also be very consistent with an Orthodox Christian perspective on what it means to be human. Deeply connected and also growing all the time. As you consider joining us for Orthodoxy on Tap, I would ask you to think about just two things. One is, think about the environments in which you have felt most like yourself, most fully alive and awake. Second, think about times when you have been part of seeing someone else come fully alive and awake, relationally secure and able to learn. And as we come together, let's talk about that and share our own experiences and see the kinds of things that we share, as well as the things that we can learn from each other.
I figured it out. I figured it out from black